Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of The Most Offensive Podcast. I'm Slimmy V, and today I am going to talk to you about Governor Cuomo and the COVID deaths. Look, everyone knows this by now. This has actually been known since earlier of last year. Remember the time when Governor Cuomo took the sick patients? Okay, the sick elderly patients, when we know that the elderly was the most vulnerable. Okay, they are the most prone to catching this and dying. That's right. But he took the sick elderly and shoved them back into the nursing homes. As a result, it was reported that several thousands have died, right? He refused to actually be responsible for that, right? The news would report on it in a way to cover him. Why do I say that? They gave him an Emmy on how he handled the whole COVID thing. They gave him an Emmy on how he handled the situation. Now, why did they do that? Maybe just to make Trump look bad. Mind you, they are placing 400,000 deaths on Trump, but refuse to acknowledge that those deaths that happened in New York was Governor Cuomo's fault. Why is that? Why can't they be fair? What you do to one side, you do to the other. Remember how equations work? Or did you forget? Are you out of that school that long to not know how equations work? Smack. Anyway, now it's being reported. Right now, the election is over. Biden is in office. Now they're saying, oh, snap. We undercounted the amount of deaths that happened when Cuomo shoved those sick elderly patients back into the nursing homes. It was underreported. It was hidden to make him look good, to make Trump look bad. Remember when Trump ordered, I think it was like the military base in Manhattan? Guess what? That was hardly used. Had it been used, had Cuomo said, oh, Trump had this military base, let's bring those patients there. Holy smokes, that would have made Trump look good. I am not sitting here saying that Trump is God, he's Jesus, he's the second coming of Christ. I am not calling Trump this. Don't sit here and say that to me. Psh, get out of here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm simply saying that the news are very biased. They want to make Trump look so bad that they would risk killing elderly people just to get Trump out of office. That's all I'm simply saying. This is not to raise Trump. This is simply saying this is what the Democrats are willing to do. And guess what? They did it and you fell for it. Now, all of this is coming out now when I've been saying it and people have knocked me and called me names because I said, yo, wait, how come you guys aren't looking at what Cuomo did? Don't you think that they're hiding something there? Man, get out of here. He didn't do that. He had no choice to. They was making excuses for why Governor Cuomo. Now you're seeing, and I'm going to talk like Governor Cuomo. Those are elderly people. This is how he talks. Now, if you have a problem with me shoving old farts into the nursing home, then come and deal with me. This is who he is. He is the New York Mafia. All of a sudden, y'all was calling Trump this. When y'all overlook that, this is what happened. Let me see if they're going to impeach him. Let me see if he's forced to resign. When this is all out, this is ridiculous. But I am the Trumper. This has nothing to do with me being Trump. I'm an independent. I'm a thinker. I don't go with what the news tells me. The news tells me this is good. I got to analyze it. I got to do a little private eye work, a little detective, read all the articles and see what's going on. How did I know that Cuomo was the bad guy here? Because I did research. I did not listen to CNN. Even Fox News somehow could be complicit in this because of how they handle the situation. But anyway, that's enough of that. Now that you know that Governor Cuomo is not who you thought he was, or maybe, just maybe, you didn't care. You pretended to believe that what they were saying about Cuomo was true. Like, oh, he was handling it right. Oh my gosh, this man looks so presidential. Oh my gosh, he might give Trump a run for his money. Holy smoke, I think we got ourselves the next president of the United States. My goodness. Seriously. But anyway, let me not ramble on because I don't want to make my videos too long. But just know, Governor Cuomo failed. He don't deserve no Emmy. He killed more people than what was said before. He's responsible. It was under his order that those old, fragile folks went back into the nursing home. And it wasn't just old people. It was some young ones in there too. And one of the young ones actually beat up an old person. So y'all not gonna, had Trump done this, it would have been a wrap. Trump, you know what Trump did? He left it up to the governors to make their own decisions on what rules and regulations is to be put about patients, COVID-19, coronavirus, whatever it was, whether you're gonna mask, whether you're not gonna mask, whether you're gonna do 6 feet, whether you're not, whether you're gonna open schools or close schools. Trump left it up to the governor, but yet he gets the blame for 400,000 deaths. Be fair. You don't have to like the guy, but do you have to blame the deaths on him? I don't agree with every single thing Trump does, but do you have to blame everything on them? Or is your mind being controlled and manipulated by the boob tube, the TV, the television? Just in case you didn't know what TV means. Anyway, if you're not offended, you're not listening. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh do the rest. I'm out. Peace.